Alright, Words of the Lost. This vlog series is designed and dedicated to not only be my therapeutic and cathartic session, but my opportunity to disseminate information and potentially help people that are going through similar scenarios, sometimes not so similar. But the main goal is to spread information and positive energy. So, Words of the Lost. Today I want to focus on parental alienation. Now, why do I want to focus on parental alienation? Father's Day is this Sunday. There are many fathers like myself that will have zero contact with their children, not because of some heinous crime, not because we're not fit parents, not because we don't care about our children, but because the other parent decides, I'm pissed, I have the power, I'm going to use it, abuse it, and destroy the relationship that you have with your child. Many of you have dealt with this situation, are currently dealing with this situation, potentially in court fighting this situation to no avail, no help. The justice system does not defend fathers. The justice system errs on the side of caution, so they don't require evidence 9 times out of 10. They just jump to conclusions and make harsh judgments that affect and impede the relationships of father and child, or mother and child, but my focus is father and child. So parental alienation syndrome is feeling betrayed or rejected by the targeted parent. Now, this usually comes out of the feel or need for revenge or jealousy from the opposing parent. They badmouth the parent in front of the child to the child, speak negatively about the parent to or in front of the child. They inaccurately or untruthfully tell the child about the parent and how the parent has rejected them. So basically, they let the child think that the parent doesn't want anything to do with the child. They inappropriately confide adult information with the child. They interfere with the child's contact with the other parent, i.e. rejecting phone calls, not allowing them to make phone calls, emails, etc., visits, all of it, and more. Early pickups or late drop-offs for a time with a rejected parent. Forbidding any reference to or photos of the rejected parent. Scheduling activities that compete with time with the rejected parent. Monitoring or forbidding communication or time with the rejected parent. Now again, this is one of those things that are completely overlooked. The term parental alienation has been around since the 1980s. There have been exposés made about it. There have been psychological experts to come forward and speak on this matter, how it affects the child. I'm going to include links to these. There's also women, here's the good thing, it's not as common, but there are also those women that have actually gone to jail for parental alienation. Now there has to be other factors involved, i.e. false reports being made, involving the police trying to discredit or defame someone to the point of impacting and impeding their ability to earn wages or even live a normal life. This is illegal. Now, it might not be something that people focus on, but it's something we need to know about. Now, me as a father personally, the effects of parental alienation go both ways. The child's affected, yes, without a doubt, because the child needs love and support from both parents. Whether the other parent wants that to be so or not, this is an actual fact. So then what happens is in these situations, let's use me as an example, I deal with the longing effect, missing my child, wondering if my child is okay because of the lack of communication that exists, or none. In my case, there's none. Now again, not because I don't want it, but because the parents involved have decided we have the power and you have none. So most fathers like myself deal with feelings of inadequacy, anger, depression. We retreat internally. We lose connections with the people that are closest to us because our children are a huge part of our spirit. But like most, we are left with zero communication. We are left with zero opportunity to vent. So we retreat further and further. But I do this video just to allow other fathers to know that you are not alone in your causes. You are not alone in your feelings. you're not alone in reality. But 9 times out of 10, that is exactly what you feel, alone. And society has trained men, fathers especially, to abate their feelings, deny their feelings, and have the stone cold demeanor. That's the same demeanor that they try to use against us in court. So to all the fathers out there that are struggling, and all the fathers out there that are emotionally distraught and left without any hope, just understand that there is. So again, I will be connecting links in this video on the bottom that will allow you to go deeper into what parental alienation is and parental alienation syndrome. If you are currently fighting in court, I will also include a link that will allow you to see how you can potentially use this in your court case to benefit you, to hopefully get you and your child reconnected. But again, parental alienation is abuse. It is recognized as such. Parental alienation syndrome is a real thing. And to any parent that thinks, based on their lack of emotional depth, that alienating a child from a parent that wants to see their child is the right thing to do, I advise you to take a step back and reevaluate yourself. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, if I were a child, would this bring joy to my life? Would this make my existence easier? And if you can't remember what it's like to be a child and you can't connect to any of these emotional statements, then you need to seek professional help. Again, parental alienation is a real thing. It's been going on forever. And until more people get involved, it will continue to go on. Let's protect future generations of disenfranchised children by helping to make sure fathers remain a major part of their child's lives. And with all of your help, I can do so. So please share this video, subscribe, like, comment, and if there's any information that you can give me that can help, I appreciate it. Because again, we are not in this situation alone, although the world would love us to think we are. Words of the Lost. I'm Kid Works. This is the Rise of the Lost, and we are definitely in the land of the lost. I hope this helped one of you. See you soon.